Hello there. How y'all doing this evening? It's Friday evening, and I am about to do my weekly make for hashtag 126 Picks Challenge with Angie over at Junk Journal Junction. And today's make is going to be a children's coloring page. She rolled the number 3. This book I purchased at the thrift store some time ago, so it's been marked up and things like that, but it's okay. We can use either side. I bought my crayons, glitter crayons, okay, and I have a book page. So we have to have a coloring page, a book page, and then some fringe. Now, I'm going to use this strip of denim that I have left over from a recent project I was working in, and I'm going to see what part of this book I'm going to use. I'm not sure if I want to use some of this, like, can you see that pattern in the paper? If I want to use some of that, it's a darker one too. Let's see, like this. Or if I'm going to use some text. But I am going to take something of a book page from the Star Wars book, okay? So let us first find the page that we want to use. Maybe we'll use this one. I kind of use that as a cover sheet for my work. So let's just keep going. We'll see what we can find. We can find something. Here's a blank one. It's white. And since this paper is so caramelized, let's use this white page. Okay. Now we're going to use some crayons first. Let me get my glue paper because I need to do some coloring, right? So I was thinking about using this side, but then I was like, this is a perfect side. Why would we put that, down? So I guess I'll do Andy instead of Ann. Okay. But for this, I'm hoping that I can cut. Well, see, the idea I had was for her. So her dress is beneath the drums, and I was just going to make some fringe hang down here like that. But since we're going to use him, his clothes are denim. Why would he be having fringe? I don't know. So maybe we will just put this here. But we have to make it in a way that is fringe. I don't know how. So let us just start with this piece, and then we'll work around it because I don't know yet. Okay? All right. So we have these glitter crayons, and that might not be so good for him because he's a boy. Oh, I didn't think about his side. I was thinking about her side. Okay, so maybe what I'll do is, maybe I'll just use markers. And maybe we can just do that because I don't think he needs glitter. So we will use these, and I think this. Let me see what color he is. I'm pretty sure those are close. All right, so this is the book that I found at the thrift store some time ago, and he is like tan red denim, and she's the same way. Okay, so I'm going to use this brown. That's what I'm going to use. All right, and we're going to color. All right, let's see. Let's see, this is the bow. How y'all doing today? I hope you've had a great week and you have some really nice plans for this weekend. I have a few plans, and I'm looking forward. Prayerfully, all things will go well, and it's going to be a nice day here in Baltimore tomorrow. We're expecting like 85-degree weather tomorrow. Started with like 77, and then it was 81, and then it was 83. And I imagine now, it will stick at 85. So I want to go outside and play a little bit tomorrow. I said, listen, even if I'm just going to be sitting on my front steps, I'm going outdoors. So that's what that's going to look like tomorrow. Pray the Lord's covering and protection. And I want to go outside and play. Grown-ups can have fun too. You just got to, know what you're doing while you're doing it. So I'm going on out to a craft store. I just came back in, really. I haven't been in the house but maybe 30 minutes. I just got back in from the thrift store, and they had a really good sale, 40% off of women's clothing and men's clothing, shoes, and accessories. So I went to the thrift store because I wanted to find a few things, and I found a few things. So we're going to go out a little bit tomorrow. We won't be out all day, but we're going to go out, okay? And I hope you got something fun in mind for tomorrow, that you guys may have fair weather where you are, even if it's cold. Okay, it's been cold here this week. Yesterday it was, 36 degrees when I woke up in the morning. And this morning it was like 44. So we still got some cool weather. So it's not spring, like warm spring. It's just, watch the calendar while you're watching the weather. Okay? That's where we at. Okay, so that's what we have for like an outline. And then we're going to use this blue. And we're going to come in here and do his pants a little bit. Okay? I know it probably won't look the best, but we use a marker and we don't want it to be all the way filled in and dark, and, we want to leave some outline and just give it some shading color. So that's what I'm attempting here. Since I didn't have my regular crayons, I didn't want to go fishing all through the bag and looking for them. Got to take everything out and everything when the markers were right here. So just use those, right? It's okay. Okay, just add a little something along here. And let's see how we're going to address his shirt. His shirt has, it's got some stripes of blue and some stripes of red with this brown. So we're just coming here. Give it a little something. Okay, and then let's see. This one probably can get a little piece. And go around the sleeve. Do we want to go around the sleeve? I guess we will. Go around the sleeve a little bit. Put a few little pieces here and there. And then we will get our red going. All right, so that's going down. Maybe we will go across the shirt with the blue like this. Okay, and then put the red. And I won't do all the spots of red so that it can have that tan to it or something like that. And let's see here. Okay. All right. What you doing, Pootie? What you doing? Say, oh, I'm just checking on you. See what you doing, Mommy. I think my cat's a little bit like, sometimes a little paranoid. They're always happy when I'm coming through the door. They know it's me because they can identify my keys, right? And so I think they're a little bit sometimes paranoid because I was gone for so long. For so long I was gone because I was at my daughter's and they probably was like, well, where is she? I came in here and dropped off my work things and put stuff in place where it should be. And then I went right back out the door. And when I came back, it was dark. So they might have been like, well, where is she? She don't be outside when it's dark like this. Where is she? I can see a little bit of where Red could be up there. And let's see. All right, so I don't have no beige kind of color, but this is looking like it needs something. So I'm going to kind of use, with that brown crayon. I thought it was a brown one. What is this? One of them is brown, I think. What's this? It's purple and black. Purple and black and fuchsia. Oh. Okay, well, I don't know what to use. I'm going to just use this red glitter thing. And just put it in here. And it'll be fine. I didn't really want to, but, the paper just seems like it needs something extra. So we're going to just rub a little bit of this in here lightly. So it's not really, you know what I mean, colored all the way in, but it's not the paper color. That's all I'm saying I'm doing. And then it has to go around this collar, this beigey color. And since we don't have anything to really work with, we're going to use that. And that's okay. That helps us out. Now, around the edge of it is brown. I'm having a time here. Bear with me, please, because I'm just trying to get the thing going. All right, let's see. Okay, now that looks okay, I think. But we got to do something with the socks because, maybe we'll add just a wee bit of this and a little bit of the black. Just so it gives it a little bit of something extra. Okay, that's not too bad. It almost is just kind of like grunging it up a little bit. It's okay. Now he needs a red nose and some red hair. A red nose and some red hair. Okay. And just like that, we almost finished with them. And just like that. Okay. And now his mouth is also red. And what about his hat? His hat is blue at the top. And his hands, we're going to make it look like how we did that around the buttonhole and the collar, because it's that beigey kind of color that it should be, but we gotta make it up. Okay, let's use this, a little bit of this. I don't remember them being so red when I was a little girl. They had a lot of orange look to them. So we're going to put this in here, and then we're going to put it in here also. Okay, and then we're going to get this black and just put some in there. I don't think that's too bad. I think that's okay. And then, let's do something here. So it will be so seemingly undone. Okay? All right, I think he looks pretty cool. All right, and then he needs some color to his face. So we have to come in here with this a little bit. The glitter is striking and making it a little bit darker than I want it, but I'm gonna give him a little orange on his face, because that's how I remember them. All of this red, I think it had a little bit of an orange tint to it. So we'll put that in there and get them going like this. I think he's okay. I think he is. All right, and so that's what we have for our children's coloring page. Okay, and we're going to write Andy here, because that's his name. His name is Andy. Okay. All right, and that's what we got. Okay, let's see how we're going to apply him to our page. Do we want to keep all of this? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. So let's tear some down and tear some across. And come up here and go across here. Okay, and that's what we've got. You might want to come up a little bit more, bring it in some. All right, that's good. Put all of that over, that's nice. Okay, and then let us get some, do I want that brown or do I want that blue? No, that blue is not going to be pretty, I'm thinking. Let's see. I was thinking about some ink. I don't know why this thing is like this. I don't even know what to tell you about why this looked this way. All right, let's just give it a little bit of this. It should be okay. All right, so going down, down, down. Hold on. I need to tear. All right. Let's see. Okay. I think that's all right. Then I'm going to get a little more of this ink, and I'm going to put some in here. Like this. I don't want it to be on my paper though. Makes it nice and old. Look at. Let's put some more Angie. Really makes it look like it came from the thrift store. Somewhere old. Somebody had it for a long time. Oh, I love it. Oh, that was a nice thing to do to that. I love it. Oh, they made it look so nice. That is way cool. I didn't know that I was going to do that, but I'm glad I did it. Because it looks dusty and old. Where'd that come from? That is way cool. That is way cool. Man, I'm telling you, God's got something up his sleeve. You just got to wait for it, you know? I didn't know I was going to do that. I had no clue. Okay, now let's see. Wait a minute. Let me get this little black thingy. And let me get this black ink. Because I want to make it nice. Oh, not that one. That's not black. And this. And I want to make it nice and dark around here. In some of the areas. Oh yeah, that looks good. And then, listen, let's tear this out. Okay. Because they be making this stuff look like somebody set it on fire. Yep. That's how it be. Okay, we'll come on around here. Yeah, maybe we will tear. Oh, it's another little tear up in here. Just like that. Okay, then this looks so good. I love this stuff, man. I can't even be saying how I love it. Like, I just be like, I can't help saying it. And it's like, where has this been all my life? It's like, that is very cool. That is so very cool to me. I love it. I love it. All right, let's see. That is very cool. All right, let's get some glue. Where's my glue stick? Somewhere rolling around the table. Don't want me to dig in it, but I'm going to do it. I am going to do it. Yes, I am. I've been digging in this glue, I don't know how long. Since last Sunday, I had 4 of them that I had to, come on, Marcus, that I had to dig in and get all my glue out of there, okay? Since I've been making this journal, and it's all finished, and I'm still using up this glue before I open the brand new stick, bring a brand new stick to the table. Then you'll be having all these ones, like I had 4 of them up here. This is very cool. This is very cool. I love it. I love it. Let's get some more of this glue down here. All right, smash it all around and all down. Very nice. Very nice. I love it. 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 Yes, I do. I love it. I'm gonna get some ink. Let me get this brown ink and put it around the edges of my paper. Just around the edges of this paper. Let's see how we can get that. Because I want the paper to stay white, but I want to put the ink around the edges of it. Yes. Brings all of that together. Be careful. Okay, a little bit more over here. Okay. Now, let's see. Okay, and then get a little bit up here, just a wee bit, right here, and right here. We don't really be inking the book all the way up here, but we're going to do it today, and it's all right. Okay, so there we go. That is very nice. That is very nice. Okay, now let's see how we can add some book page to that. I guess we should have some text. Because it's a book page, right? I'm trying to see. Good game man, the big fallback said, way to control the clock. Okay. All right, I'm going to get that. I don't really know, but I'm going to just get this. Some book page right here. Maybe I'll just take the one line. Maybe I'll just take that one line of book page. Like that. Didn't say how much we needed, just said we needed some. And this says, good game, man. The big fullback said, way to control the clock. Okay, so we're going to use this as our piece of book page. And then we got to figure out how we can incorporate this fringe. I don't know. I don't know how we can do that with this boy. He's got his hands thrown up in the air. Looks like this line could be fitting. Okay. I got a lot of clocks. Maybe I'll look for a clock or something to add to it, a clock sticker. Or maybe we'll just make one, okay? Who knows? All right, let's see. We can put that right there. Maybe right there. Or maybe up the top too. Maybe up the top. Maybe here. Or maybe here. Oh, I think right here. I think right there. All right, so let's get us some of this glue off up there and get some more. And put it right across here. Just right there. Like so. And then we'll put this right here. Right up under his name. Okay. And then we'll put this little bit of glue back. And then we will trim here for a second. Make sure. And then maybe we will use a piece of this to make us a little clock. Just make us a little clock. It's okay. Does that look like a clock, like a circle? Almost. Okay. I think we can do that. All right, let's put a little ink on here first. Put a little ink on here. All right. And then we will put the clock here. Let's put the clock right there. Need a little bit more ink, I think. I think it'll be okay to add a little more ink to it. All right. I think we got it. That looks okay, like that. Okay, so now we need some ink over here. We have plenty of glue sticks, okay? I've been saying this in all of my videos. I got like 13 or 14 of them left. In fact, I almost bought some today. I said, girl, why you buying glue? You got plenty. You don't need no glue. Okay. But somebody might not believe me because they keep seeing me use this. Okay, so now we have this. And we will make us an analog clock. And it will go with this statement where it's saying that it's good how you turned up to use this clock. Okay? All right, let's go this way. Wait a minute. Let's put us a little dot here. And then we'll start with 12 and 6 and 3 and 9 and 1 and 2 and 4 and 5 and 7 and 8 and 10. Oh, 10 don't want to act nice. And 11. And now there we have a clock. Okay? And we might set that thing for 2. And let's make it say 2:28. Okay? 2:28 on the clock. All right. And just like that, we have us a clock. Okay? Now, I think that's the really juicy one. Let's use this one. This ain't so juicy. It's more dried up, but it still has something in it. Okay? We'll have that right here. Okay. Lovely. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, and so this is what we have. I'm sorry about the shadow, y'all, because I can't, you know what I'm saying? I tried to figure out how to do something, but I can't do nothing. If I do this, then you can't see it, you know, but I can't hold it and do something. I only had one light up there at one time, and, you know, the people that own the house put 2 bulbs up there, and so now it's casting a shadow on my good stuff, but it's all I can do. Okay, so this is looking lovely. Now we have to figure out how we can add this. It's got to be some kind of fringe happening. And I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. So let's cut that. And let's cut here. And then I hope that I can cut this and it can be, it probably don't have to be small. Like if I split this in two like I'm going to try. Okay. Let's see. If we can get it on here, we might be able to do something, but we got to get it on there first. All right, and then let's try. Okay, turn it this way and put it on here again. And that's what we got. And let's try it again. Let's try it again. And then go this way. And cut that. And then we'll do it one more time. One more. And then come this way once more. And we got it. Thank you, Jesus, because I didn't know how I was going to do that. Now, where we going to put this fringe at, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we'll put something hanging off his clothes some kind of way. Who knows? Looking all right to me. I'm not sure. Leave that little string on there too. Okay, maybe that little string is helping us understand that Raggedy Andy has some rags happening. Great strings and things. Okay? This is the fringe I'm going to try to incorporate because I don't know what else. All right, do we have enough? If I cut this one more time, let's see what can happen. If I cut it one more time. Okay, we got some bits and bobs and pieces and things like that. We're not sure how the whole thing is, but that turned out a little bit okay. Okay, let's see if we can cut this one. It's supposed to be fringe, right? We're trying to create something. Let's see something. We have to get it on there first and then move our hands. Okay, we got another little something. Okay, let's just use what we got. Let's just use what we got, okay? Because that's all we have. All right, so we got a big piece of this glue. And I cut that because we want to make some strings for his hat, okay? So it can match his clothes and things can look tattered, okay? So I want to see if I get just a few little skinny pieces and make it like, you know what I'm saying. You see what's happening? Okay, so now we're going to put this stuff down here some kind of way and attach this fringe like this. Okay. It has to be hanging off so we can identify that it's here. Like so. Okay. And then we'll put a little piece over here and bring some down here. And then we will add a little piece like this. Let's cut this one because this is thin and I want to make it thin up here. Okay, right there. And then we'll put that back. Let's put that back. And then we'll get this piece here is a little thin, and put all this extra off my fingers and stick it right here. Okay, and then we can give them a little piece. Let's see, where can we put another piece of glue? Maybe we can cut these like that, and there's another little piece right there, but it's a little bit wide. Let's see if we can get another piece of this cut. Okay, and then let's see if we add a little bit of this with some of this glue and put it hanging off of the bottom of his pants here, like so. And then another piece over here and a piece over here. Let's see. Well, this one is too big. We gotta cut it. All right. Get that and put this, and then put this, and then take this piece and maybe let it hang off here on this one right here. Okay, and then we got some fringe hanging somewhere. Okay, let's even put a little piece up here. All right, and then we can blow all of this off of the paper, and we can be finished with this, with the fringe. Move all of that, and there we have it. Raggedy Andy is looking pretty raggedy. Okay, he's got some tattered clothing that is okay, because you know he's a rag doll. That's what they used to call them, rag dolls, way before the phrase or term or title stuffed animal came about. They used to call it rag doll, and that's what he is. And so I think that we're going to be done. I'm just, wiping some of this glue off my hands because I got to write some words on my page, which I think is pretty nice. Let me let you see up close. See this denim on this tatteredness. So we needed to incorporate 3 things: a children's book page, and some fringe. And so that's what we have. And I want to make sure that I mark that down for today's date and put what this is about, because some of these pages may end up in journals somewhere along the line. So I'm going to put the hashtag 126 pics challenge, and this is for 2025. And then today's date is Friday, March 28, 2025. And our 3 prompts was 3 prompts. Is children's book page. I chose coloring book, children's book page. I wanted to run up there all the way. Book page. And fringe. Okay, and so that's what we have. That is what we have for today's challenge. Okay, and so I just want to do something to highlight, because my paper is so stark white but it's just, it's nice still, and I like it. So we do that, and then let's add something to our page, and it's good. So there we have it. This is Raggedy Andy letting you know that coloring is still a cool idea for adults. And this is our make for today for the 1-2-6 Picks Challenge 2025 with Angela over at Junk Journal Junction. I do hope you enjoyed the video and that you will give it a thumbs up and that you will even share it out if you want, if you can. And, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? Please subscribe to the channel, and I will be so very grateful. And until next Friday, be good, enjoy your weekend. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next make. Peace.